think I'm recording. Oh, good, I am. Okay. Obviously, you can see I have my Oculus, my Oculus homepage up because I'm going to be doing something cool by tying in the head tracking from the Oculus to Rise today. So, yes, I sound completely different than normal because I am actually using the Oculus's microphone to record versus my normal headset. I am doing this all on my virtual desktop, which means I'm seeing house and garden around me, but you can't see that because the recorder I have only records the the real desktop versus the virtual desktop. So first things first, let's go to the peripherals. If you ever took a look around the Rise website, you'll see something called peripherals and VR headsets, head trackers, driver specific, flying specific, and game pads. All that wonderful information. Okay. What I have done is I have used the OpenTrack program. I'm going to start it right now. Minimize this little sucker. Come on, where's my mouse? That closes. I don't want to close. I want to. There it is. There's the noise. Okay. Now, you'll notice I have it set as the outputs of FreeTrack. And that is what I need. I need is FreeTrack. I need to move my desktop back where I want it because. And now I'm going to get my head in a comfortable position. I'm going to press start. And theoretically, in a few moments, oh, it's already started tracking. You'll notice when I look around the ship, I'm already looking around, and now I'm going to pull my virtual desktop in so I have a nice wide screen to look at. And now I'm putting my Oculus handsets down on the floor because I don't actually want to use them. I want to use my joystick. Let's get that stupid thing on the floor. It's probably just, well, you can't see my virtual desktop because my hands are flopping in front of my face right now, Actually, I need to move my virtual desktop a little bit because I moved it by accident. Move it out just a little bit and right. There we go. That's better. Okay, now. Turn the power on in the ship. And I'm just going to be lazy and run a load of fuel to the city of Deois from Kansas.
Synchronizing onboard
Actually,
computer
how far is
device.
TAC is in like absolute worst position, so scroll down, find orbit, activate, load. I need to open up my cargo bay doors. Yes, I do. I can turn anti-ice off. 7. It's already selected. Fill containers. Load. Fill gas tanks. They're already full. Cancel. Diplomacy. And do a survey. Yep. Okay, I can close my cargo bay doors. And of course I am facing... Yes, you'll notice that each time I move my head, the avatar's head moves around also. It's really kind of cool.
Positive rate. Caution, wind shear. Caution, wind shear. Caution, wind shear.
I know, this is kind of freaky, isn't it?
Caution, wind shear.
Okay, I want heading. And let's set the heading about 268. Landing gear up.
Landing lights
off.
deactivated. Struts retracted.
Yeah, I'm actually watching this obviously through my VR goggles, and I'm recording the actual. It's weird, I'm not seeing my hands because I don't have the oh, you can't see those, never mind. I'm only recording the desktop, not the virtual desktop. If I could, I would record the virtual desktop, but the software I have doesn't record virtual desktop. Nice. Well, let's turn the end. I don't need to worry about that because I'm above the clouds already. It'll burn off fast enough. But yeah, this is all being driven. I need to grab my mouse. This is all being driven by the if I stop it, you'll notice that magically it no longer follows my head, which you can't see, but I'm moving my head. And if I turn the tracking back on, let's get my head back to close to neutral. Start, and now it starts tracking again as I. Yes, I know my head tips weird angles because I'm actually on a bed lying down playing because the computer is in the bedroom. Actually, I want to readjust my head a little bit more because I want to see further away. So let's start. Pardon me. Yeah, I should have been leaning forward and looking up just a little bit. That's a much better view for being lying down on my side. But yeah, I can turn my head. Ew, sun. Where is the sun? Let's see, it's 11, so it's going to be way...
Passing sound
There
barrier.
it is, way up there. Trying to get back to my joystick. Let's turn that off.
Passing sound barrier. Passing sound barrier.
I know, it's weird. This is what you get for lying on your side and trying to wear a virtual headset, right? I probably should have been recording this while sitting up, but everything's set up here for me to be lying down because I'm in the bedroom. Probably need to climb a little higher. Okay. Bad thing about wearing virtual headsets. Makes my nose itch. But yeah, I'm able to tip my head left and right and look around the cockpit, look down, look up, and I'm still staying within the virtual desktop because I have the virtual desk brought right up as close as I can. Well, not as close as I can, but really close to as close as I can. Probably gonna have to get new software to allow me to. Oops, I'm about to start descending, and I don't want to do that. So I can record the virtual desktop. Actually, I guess I need to be able to record the virtual one of the eyes or however they do it. I don't really know. I've always been doing recordings with straight off the normal. God, I can't get used to putting my hand in front of my face to be pointing at the desktop and not seeing my hand. Just so weird. Because when I have the VR headset on, normally I have the controllers. Ooh, thunder. Yeah, we're having a nice bumpy day here in St. Louis area. Not quite. Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's cool, but it's weird. Making you guys have to bear with me as I scratch my head and rub my nose. Oh man, I really hate the feel of the VR headset and how it just barely touches the edge of my nose. I will admit, though, that in the virtual desktop, I don't see near as many of the stars as I do on the real desktop. Hang on for a second. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm seeing more now. I have to lock its position. I don't want to do that. Almost time for me to go reverse thrust.
Reverse thrust.
Okay. I know, this is just weird. It really is weird for me, too. It's weird but cool, because this is not actually doing it in full VR, but it's getting, I mean, if I raise my head up, you can see over the dash a little more. If I lower it down, it's really, I can see so much potential in this. Passing over Skippy's stuff there. His 3 farms. Is just so weird. I mean, as I move my head, oh yeah, I have an Oculus Rift, so sorry. And I'm using, as I said, the virtual desktop that comes with Oculus, and as far as I know, all of them, the all the various ones that I've seen come with some kind of virtual desktop interface that lets you put your desktop into your 3D world. Of course, when you're running it like this, it just probably a severe thunderstorm warning. Sorry about that. That's the problem with using a microphone and having those severe thunderstorms are over in Illinois, so I don't need to worry about them. I'm slowing a little too much, so I'm going to cut the engines and just use the F9, the top hat to... you can see where I've got the vertical thrust slowing my descent a little bit. Okay. If I zoom out the radar, you can see there's Scott's one town, Alphaville East, Alphaville, and then all the way out to Deois. And I can need to tip my nose down. Passing over Alphaville East and its airport right there. You can just see it right. There's the runway for Alphaville East. Let's slow my descent rate a little. Zoom in and you're going to see Alphaville's runway right there. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, switch it over to nav. And
Full warp thrust.
pretty much an airplane right now. Zoom out and see where... Yeah, orbit's right there. Laked. Let's actually change over to laked. Laked. Activate. Nav. Yeah, that was me adjusting the headset. So it's pressing on my face funny, like it always does. Worse yet, rubbing my blanking nose. About to go subsonic. I don't want to do that just yet.
Passing sound barrier.
Oh well, I'm subsonic. You'll notice if I grab the mouse, my temperature was what? -1. So I gained 40 degrees during that re-entry and so on. Not bad. Not good. Not bad for a full ship. I'm still only 20 kilometers from... I really need to get down a little bit faster, so... Yeah, you can't turn the autopilot on while you're pressing the yoke almost all the way forward, can you? Okay, once I get under 10 km, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm gonna... 7. Okay, let's bring the engines up just a little. And approach.
Approach, good morning. USV Clipper Matchless Heavy.
Go on, Deois.
USV Clipper Matchless Heavy. Deois approach, go ahead.
USV Clipper Matchless Heavy is an E11, 50 kilometers east, inbound for an East Colony landing zone.
Clipper Matchless Heavy. Radar contact. Forward 8 kilometers east. Descend and maintain 300.
Why did it not?
Inbound East Colony LZ.
Acknowledge.
300. Clipper Matchless Heavy.
I pressed it too soon. I confused poor ATC. A little bit rain out there, huh?
Struts extended.
Yes, I switched over to heading from nav because as you get closer, the angle on the triangle makes it so that your distance actually gets less and less accurate. Not more or less accurate, but you know what I was trying to say. So as you're flying at it, when you're flying over it, well, right now I'm flying over it at 3 kilometers above the ground. So, I mean, it's just DME slope angle is what it's called in airplanes, and how that affects your speed, the course to the airport, and so on. What'll happen is right now, if you have it in nav, it'll see that the DME, that the heading bug is moving further and further left, and it would at some point start rapidly trying to turn to chase that. Oh, looks like the wind blew me south, so see right there, would have banked really hard to try and chase that. I don't like banking. Not when I don't have to. Still lousy weather. I think I confused ATC by when I first talked to them, but I really want to know how much fuel I have at my towns in Deois, so hang on while I zoom in. That is not mine. Yes, it is mine. Okay. Trade. Oh, 500 tons, so that's good. I'll sell this fuel to the city. Deois, skills, industrial. I accidentally pressed the gear button.
Struts retracted.
Bad Bill.
Struts extended. Sync rate.
That is just
Sync
too
rate.
freaky.
Sync rate. Pull up. 500. 500. Sync rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Clipper matchless
Store.
heavy.
Store.
Change to advisory
Pull
frequency
up.
approved.
Store.
Good day.
Pull up. 40. 20.
Okay. Stop the recording and hear what I sound like on the Oculus's microphone.